Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Man, listen, people. Want to welcome y'all to a very special episode of the Rap Sheet Podcast. We are in episode number 19, and we're going to do things big today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we're going to do things big today. Round of applause for that. I just want to say that doing a podcast is such a labor of love. But when you know your purpose and the reason why you want to do it, and then you start to see it aligned to become something great, you know you're in the right place at the right time, and you're thankful for every single moment you spend doing this thing. So I want to thank each and every artist that I've interviewed for the last 3 seasons. It has been, oh my God, it has been just so fun, so much fun. And we're going to continue on, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot more in the tank for season 4. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, season 3, episode 19, we got some legends. That are going to embrace our screen very soon. And if you're already reading the scrolling message, you already know who's coming. But they're going to get their big introduction like I love to do for each and every guest that I have. And these queens will be no different. So, just waiting on them to arrive. And then we're going to get things started. All right? That's how we do things over here. But in the meantime and in between time, let me introduce myself properly to all of y'all. I go by the name of Mr. DJ Daz 1. I am the head nerd in charge. I am the 6th man off the bench. I am Mr. Ebony's Man of the Year. No, I'm just joking. I ain't nothing that. Okay. We got one. All I got to do is see her name. See her face. And then we're going to get the other 2 that are on their way. There's one of them. There we go. There's one of the queens. There we go. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good.
Yes, I can. We got one of the 3.
You? Hi,
man,
thanks for having us.
I'm blessed and highly favored. I've been doing so much because in 22 days I'm getting married, and I have just been running around trying to get everything paid for, everything covered. You know, it's funny. Talking to all my friends throughout the years, because I DJ a lot of weddings and stuff like that, and I always hear them saying, man, it's so frustrating, it's stressful, and I'm like, nah, it can't be. Well, for the last year, I see exactly
why it's so stressful. Yes.
Yeah, my wife to be basically was about to, we were going to throw hands so many times over the smallest things, but in 22 days we can put all that.
Right, you're gonna put it all behind you and just gonna have a great time. So that's good.
And then find new arguments after we're married. It'll happen.
Absolutely, definitely. You're gonna do way more after you're married.
But this is what I signed up for, and
absolutely
here we are. Well, I don't know where your friends are at, but
my sisters will be here in a second.
But one thing about being in entertainment business, people who are tuned in, Black people love to be late. I'm no exception.
I'm not that person, so I don't accept that. And most of the time, we are very much on time. We very much respect people's time.
Hey, there go the other two. There they are. Hey, oh man.
Hey, Daz.
Oh man.
How are you?
This is unbelievable. I've got legends. I've got legends in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for these legends, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for these legends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I can't not thank Mr. Kerry D. Singleton enough for the initial introduction to y'all.
Yes.
It's been a long time. Kerry called me up and was like, yo, I got Allure special guest. I'm like, wait, Allure? The quartet that became a trio? Those Allure ladies? Like, yeah, the head over heels lady. I'm like, yo, let me do this mixer. He's like, of course you're going to do it. You're my DJ for the show. So I did that. These ladies made the dopest video drop that I use for every single mix that I made.
We appreciate
Thank you.
Every single time. And it's a testament to longevity, which is something that is very hard to do in the music industry, especially if you're an artist of color, whether you're male or female.
Yeah.
But y'all have done that and have done that very, very, very well. So ladies and gentlemen, these sisters do not need any round of applause or any introduction, but they're going to get one anyway, because first of all, they represent the best city.
You need a round of applause.
New York City.
Right. Give my claps,
And,
man.
man, you want to talk about just having hits, building a legacy that is still going strong to this day. Still waiting for the new song to come out so I can have it. Still waiting. Jay, I need that.
We'll make sure we get it.
We're working on it. We got you, Daz.
The bomb dog. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, living legends in the game. You want to talk about trios like SWV, TLC, and Vogue, and so many others. If you do not have these ladies on the top of your list, who basically came out probably first before a lot of them.
No,
Not really. Not the ones you named, at least.
Yeah, you're right, except for the ones that I named. But there are so many that came after y'all that have really looked to y'all as living legends and inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, Allure is in the motherfucking building, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Aaliyah, Lisa, and Akissa are here. How y'all doing, ladies? How y'all doing?
We're good.
Man,
Can you hear us okay, first and foremost?
I hear y'all loud.
Okay.
And abundantly good. Amen. And
Yeah,
amen. So it's been since 96, correct? That's when y'all first came out, 96? Is that the
We
year?
came out in 1997. Yeah.
97. Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to Wikipedia for already messing things up. But we are
Well,
not
maybe because we got signed in 96, so maybe.
Right.
Right on. Well, I want to start from the very beginning. How did the three of y'all meet? I know LaGuardia High School. Shout out to LaGuardia High School. But what was the chemistry like with the three of y'all before the business? Speak on the friendship. Let's go right there.
Who want to take it?
Yeah, we don't want to talk over each other.
We don't want to talk over each other.
So we grew up together, so we knew each other before the high school days. So we grew up, our parents were friends, and we've been singing for a very long time. We were always like the family entertainment. So it started from when we were really young, and yeah, that's why we're here today.
Yeah, and LaGuardia happened to be the place where our parents were like, look, you guys can really sing, you guys really have talent, and you need to take it serious. So why not go to school and, master your craft? And that's where we were all basically summoned to go to school. Right. And we learned, songs in different languages. And it was a blessing to go there because we learned a lot. Although we skipped class a lot, we did learn a lot.
Well, like Lisa and I did. Me
and Leah skipped a lot.
Why y'all skip class, ladies? Come on. Why y'all?
Because we were young. We were young and
wild. We're not promoting that for the kids.
We're not.
We gotta get done.
Yeah, it's not for the kids.
Right. Yeah.
Early influences mean a lot to everyone's career. I know as an MC, I know who my early influences were. When y'all were coming up, who were some of the influences that guided y'all to where you guys are today?
It varies. was raised in a Baptist church, so one of my core was
I can't really hear too much.
Yeah, something's happening. It's like it's cutting up.
Yeah, you're like sound like you're
might,
underwater right now.
Yeah, it might be because we're shit. Hold on 1 second.
It's all good. I hear.
All right, can you hear?
All right, say something right now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Now we got you. Perfect.
Okay. So I was raised in the Baptist church, and my like collectively it varies. Like it goes from genre to genre, but it was a lot of Clark Sisters, Mahalia Jackson. When I crossed over, that's when they introduced.
Yeah.
Right.
And for me, being the only Puerto Rican, a lot of my influences were like Celia Cruz, La Lupe, Barbara Streisand, Old Town stuff. They got the next Blue Man, the Sherelle, Creams, all the great. You knew what it was, and then Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Oh well, basically, I also was raised in the Baptist church, so my family they sang gospel, so it was my family. But then also my mom and dad they played old school, so I'm used to Motown, all the Stax records, all those things. I'm stylistic, but that's my time. That's my time.
Shout out to Stax Records.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Of course, other people that came earlier were like a blueprint for us, like for us. Follow, we're big fans of 702, Guyz, and girls, that paved before and after.
All right. Before we continue on, ladies, Lalisha, Kissa, your mic is really going in and out a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all got a fan on or something, but I don't want to miss anything that y'all are saying. So I really don't want to miss it.
It might be. How about now? You hear us a little bit better?
Yeah. I hear you sound wonderful right now. Amen and amen. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, we've got the legends of Allure in the building. We got Lalisha, we got Akissa, we've got Aaliyah holding things down for the 2023 season. And I also want to shout out, like I do, shout out to Deja B as well.
Yes. Love you.
Brothers,
that record right there. I was like, man, the girls are back. But before we get into all that, you all had the pleasure of work with a great plethora of artists: LL, Nas, 112, Elephant Man. And this was all in the heyday. Now, I know y'all talk about this a lot, but for my listeners, we're just gonna talk about this and get it out the way. Crave Records, man. Let's just talk about it real quick for those that don't know. Crave Records was a label started by the legendary Mariah Carey. Salute to Mariah. Before we go forward, to anyone listening, we're not here to talk shit about nobody. We're not here to be negative. We're just here to tell their story, their truth. So if anyone in the comments wants to post negative stuff, we will boot your ass out of here, because that's not what this is about. We're not here to bash nobody or anything like that, because karma can come in an instant, and you already know what karma does to anybody and everybody. Go that route. But let's start from the beginning. How did y'all first meet Mariah, and how did y'all become the first artist as Allure on their label? We won't talk about the quote that she labeled y'all. We ain't going there. How did Allure become part of the Crave Records family back in '97? Speak on it.
Well, actually, we were signed to Trackmasters, Tone and Pope, their production company. And at the time, we were actually signed to LaFace Records. And we were working on our album prior to even being signed to Mariah. And she happened to hear one of the songs that Trackmasters was mixing, called The Story. And she was like, I want to meet these girls. And lo and behold, L.A. Reid kind of didn't believe in the whole project and believe in the group. So it just so happened that Mariah was doing her thing. She loved what she heard. We sang for her and Tommy Mottola a cappella. And it was on from there. We were the first signed to Crave Records.
Before they go any further, if you want to know why we're all laughing, in Mariah's book, that's basically how she described Allure as the first.
No, she didn't.
No, not the book at all.
See, okay, I'm done with Wikipedia, because they saying all sorts of stuff that is not true. So you all forget. I'm not even looking at that no more.
Alan, we're not.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
Yeah. All right. So how did So anyway, they didn't call you Allure, as far as I know, but you all were the first artists with Head Over Heels, which was, man,
Yes.
love that record to this day.
Thank you.
Shout out to
so much.
Nas.
Yes.
Nas album coming out at midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Go get
Oh
that.
yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, I hope it does really well. Go out and support, y'all.
So you guys got signed,
Mm-hmm.
and then where did it go from there? Where like singles came out? When did let's just get into it. When did the fallout with the label happen, and how did y'all take that fallout, and how did y'all decide to build from there and say, you know what, we're not going to take this setback, and we're just going to sit on our laurels. We're going to continue to do what we do and still make it in this industry.
Well,
Speak on that.
it really was what happened. We understand to this day concrete answer. What we because
I'm sorry, the mic is still cutting up, right?
it is.
Still? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Normally it's me.
I know. What about now? Can you hear us clearer?
Yes,
I'm gonna just hold the phone. It's probably because we have it propped up. Okay.
it's all right. So go on, Lalisha. What were you saying?
So basically, it really wasn't a fallout. From what we could ascertain, it was because of the divorce. We got caught in the midst of that lifing, and we were on an up. We were in Japan, still touring, doing our tours and stuff like that, and we kind of came home to the news that the label was debunked. So, and to this day, that's all we know.
And the rest is.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were
Yeah.
no conversations after that with Mariah or anybody from the staff. And
Yeah.
we just from there we were actually moved on to Columbia.
Mhm.
Columbia Records, where
We
we
did,
did the Best Man soundtrack, and we did the Runaway Brown
Runaway
sound. Again?
Runaway Bride.
Runaway Bride, because I'll probably never be one. Bride soundtrack. I'm just saying. And then that did well. And then conversations went from one thing to the next, and then from there we were pushed on to.
MCA.
Well, we were dropped.
We were dropped,
to
right.
Columbia.
Yeah,
So then
Columbia.
at that point we were just searching, to figure out what we wanted to do. And Jeff Red happened to be one of the A&Rs for MCA Records. And then we got signed to MCA Records. And the song that you hear in the background, Enjoy Yourself, was our first single and only single that came out on that album.
And
only single.
I don't even know it's us.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to.
Y'all go support. You can still buy it. Okay.
Yeah.
But-
I had to go back and listen to these records because I collect vinyl and I transferred everything from vinyl to MP3.
Oh,
And I was just like, man, this gives me that summertime vibe all over again, like it was 2001. So
Yeah.
I'm using these as instrumentals for this particular show. So thank you, ladies, for these great hit records.
Oh, thank you.
But Best Man, I didn't know y'all were a part of the Best Man soundtrack. I did not know that at all.
Yeah,
Our song is even in the movie.
where Nia Long and Tay Diggs are supposed to actually have their moment. And he shows up all beat up because Morris Chestnut beats his ass at the bachelor party.
Right.
The song that's playing in the background of that scene is our song on the Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was exciting. And like we went to the movies to go see it together, and to like witness that together was crazy.
Yeah.
What a scene to have your song played where Leah Long smacked the hell out of it.
Absolutely.
Man.
We can relate.
Awesome. That's dope. Shout out to the Best Man. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great characters and everything. But ladies, we got Allure here. Round of applause for these ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Okay. So from there, you all were signed to MCA Records. Now this wasn't Uptown MCA Records. This wasn't Andre Harrell. This was just like
It was
separate
MCA. Yep.
And salute to Jeff Red. Who else was on the label that with y'all besides Jeff? Who else were you all aligned with that was on the label at that time?
Mary, I believe. Mary J. Blige.
Coffee Brown.
I don't even want to start lying. I know Mary J. Blige. But it was a lot of people. I believe Belle Biv DeVoe. It was a lot of people because all of them are from MCA. So yeah.
MCA was a really dope.
Yeah, MCA was. Mm-hmm.
I just found out actually through my cousin Wendy that Andre is part of my family because she married him. I had no idea that.
Wow.
And I'm like, wait, what? Andre Harrell is family?
I'll rest well.
I wish I could have the chance to break bread with him because as a DJ, he because of what Uptown MCA did, it was just gave us DJs a lot of records to play.
Well, we didn't have a chance to break bread with him, but we sure was off key with him.
Oh yeah.
He was one of our first auditions. We actually auditioned for Uptown Records, and I don't know what happened that day, but for some reason we sound like howling wolves, and we just couldn't get it together. He was sweet about it, but we just couldn't get it together. So yeah.
Were you guys? So what was meeting Andre like? Even though it didn't go so well, did he give y'all any jewels of advice that still rides with you to this day?
Get it together.
He gave us many chances to get it together.
He literally just go outside, or try and literally time we go to the bathroom, it was perfect. The minute we came inside. But we always say that God is the forefront of everything. So if that was not happening, it would have happened. Yeah. And maybe it happened for a certain okay with that.
Right. I mean, not that day.
Fine.
Y'all are crazy. I love it. No. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something about these ladies. I watch their Instagrams a lot. The way they are right now is truly how they are in every video clip, every interview. They will laugh, they will joke, they will roast the hell out of people. This is truly how they are. And I want to segue into that by just saying, and I already probably will know the answer to this, but I just want to hear y'all say it in your own words. How important is the family aspect of a group that's been together for so long, and what keeps the relationship so fresh after all this time?
Well, that's basically it. The fact that we are family. We were not a put together group. We know each other's ins and outs. We know when to give each other space. We know when someone's mad. We know when someone's sad. We know when we really need each other. Like, we're in each other's lives, not just professionally, but personally. We're all up in everything. So that's a big part of why we are who we are and what we are, and what you see is what you get from us. So yeah.
Exactly. Most definitely. So doing my research on you.
I'm going in the face right now, but okay. Because she's like,
doing my research on you guys, the things that I found out, I'm like, y'all did a record with Tom Jones?
Yes, we did.
Wait a minute. It's not unusual Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tom Jones?
Yep.
How did this happen? Speak on this, please.
Funny, I just my first story the other day. So we got a phone call from Wyclef's camp saying he was producing a record and they were vocals and they requested for us to be there. But we got there and we didn't know who the record was for. We didn't know anything. It happened to be my birthday. Passed away years ago. And so he walks in and we look up and at first Lalita didn't know who the hell he was. Me and Aaliyah like sitting there with our mouths open like this is not happening. And it was Tom Jones. He walked in.
Yo, I see little Aaliyah. I saw a shadow.
Sorry, y'all. If y'all see me kind of looking, I'm in mommy mode too at the same time. Sorry. Go ahead, keep
Tom Jones walked in and we start crying and going on. Like, well, what's wrong? He thought it was wrong. We're like, no, like our moms love you guys. And they my birthday and her boyfriend this and the third, but he was super sweet. And the name of the song is called The Letter. It's an amazing record. Just to even, I feel like that's one of our biggest activities. Yeah, like something like that. Like, of course, the Nas, the Quans, and the LLs are always great, but like Tom Jones.
Yeah.
For people who know Tom Jones, like this, he's one of the most soulful white men on the face of this earth, and you know, he's big in the music industry. So, thank you to Wyclef and the whole crew for even thinking us big and even be a part of that. It was
awesome.
Shout out to the one and only Tom Jones. Just for shits and giggles, when you all were in front of him, did y'all bust out the It's Unusual song and did y'all do the dance in front of him too?
Held back. We did hold back.
We held back.
Yeah.
We were more in shock than anything, so we really didn't have, because normally we will be silly no matter what, but we were just in such awe of him that all the silliness went away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's still a moment that y'all will forever have, and salute to the legendary Tom Jones. Another legend y'all worked with that someone is near and dear to me, MC Shan. Wow.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Man, like you all have worked with a lot of great rap legends. I mean, Raekwon the Chef, LL Cool J, Nas, and MC Shan. There's not too many R&B groups that can say that.
Don't forget Joe Budden, Who else?
I was about to go to that, but y'all beat me to it.
Yeah.
Prodigy.
Okay.
Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
What?
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Round of applause for all of that. All of those legends right there. Woo! What was it like to be in the studio with a legend like MC Shan?
Well, definitely we have to say again, thank you so much, because this is actually when we were kind of like on a low, you know, like where we didn't know what we were going to be doing. We didn't know where to go, like how, like, should we stop? Should we give up? Should we do this? And he had words of encouragement that we were dope and that we should keep on going. And he was like, as a matter of fact, I want to be a part of what y'all are doing, and I'm going to hop on this song. And that song was called Butterflies, which we reused the Queensbridge, I'm saying it right, the Queensbridge beat again that we used for Head Over Heels, and we did it again just for the nostalgia of it all, and because we had MC Shan, so it was like perfect. So yeah, y'all can check that out too, Butterflies. Y'all can get that too. We gave y'all a lot of freebies, you know, but it was just saying. I
want to speak on what you just said about that, the times when you didn't know where you were going, the low moments. How did you all stay positive and keep that spirit, that positive energy flowing when you didn't know what was going to happen the next day or the next week or the next year? What kept that positivity going in those down times?
I think for us it was moments like that, and because there's something about us where even when we feel like giving up, always a village that to like fire underneath us. Say, look, you guys.
You're cutting up, Akiza.
I'm breaking again. Mm-hmm. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
So I was saying at some point, like when we were going through a lot of high. We talk about we've been through depression things, and there was a time where we didn't want to sing anymore. But there was always like this little small village of people that used to always just pop up at the most perfect time to say like, look, you guys really still got it going on. Like, you got your voices. You guys are still young. You know, like, why stop now? And they would always light the fire on the paper. So things like that, you know, aside from our belief in God and our families always pushing stuff like that, we thank a lot of people, like even with the label signings. Ron Artest picked us up after the whole FBA thing.
When that happened, that was like really an ultimate low. Like, I had already got my job. I was like, no, until we sign the papers, I'm not. But it came at a point where we needed it. We needed to hear like, no, people still want to hear. Still want to hear new music. They still want to hear your classics. And sometimes you just need to hear it, even though you may feel it. Sometimes you just need that reminder that it's gonna be okay. There are like that. There's highs and lows.
Absolutely. Aside from the artist standpoint, and of course, you all also signed to Ron Artest's label in 2004. I'm basing this off memory now. And that album was called Chapter 3, which is one of the albums I don't think I really heard from start to finish, but song with Elephant Man, Uh-Oh, is one of my favorite standouts from that album. I mean, never heard much, thanks to my Jamaican side, thanks to my dad.
I'm not even going to do my Jamaican accent because y'all would be like, get off. Right?
No, let me hear it. Come on, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
No, I'm not even going to do it to myself.
I will not. Trust me.
Yes,
Go ahead.
you will. No,
I won't.
Next question.
She can do it. We can't.
I'm an honorary Jamaican. I had Jamaican in me for 7 years.
You know,
Lord.
But
Jesus,
you are the center.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord, if you're listening right now, when these ladies go on tour, I want to be on their tour so I can laugh the entire time.
Yo.
Man, I love it. But aside from music, I know Akissa is a radio personality. I tuned in many times during the show. I loved it. Aside from that, what did Aaliyah and Lalisha, what did you do outside of music? I know you all had other interests, other things y'all wanted to do. What were some of those things? If you want to speak on that real fast.
Yes, definitely. We out PR NYC vendors of the Board of Education. Yes. So we are eligible to decor, event decor. We are eligible to become chorus teachers, vocal trainers, and help the kids just be those a part of the Big Sister program, things like that.
Right.
So we are using all of our gifts and just giving. And it feels great. It feels great to not just only wait for one, So
Yeah. We actually we all started as radio personalities going, and then we saw stuff going on, and then I went back to help Norm, and now we're also getting into the acting field.
Right.
We're working on a new series called with a woman who wrote the Like I Do, one of the writers, Chanel Red.
Chanel Red, yeah.
Yeah, and we're acting in that as well. And there's things that are coming out of the woodworks. We're just working on our podcast, Gag coming soon. Wrong sleeves.
Hey.
Yes, our podcast Gag is coming real soon.
Yeah.
What does GAG stand for?
Grown ass
girls. Nasty. Because you was thinking something else. I mean, it could be that too, but I'm just saying. It stands for grown ass girls.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Forgive the nympho side of me that just
forget the perverted side of you. Yes, we will.
My wife ain't here right now. Now that's what's up. What is the origin for Grown Ass Girls, and what is the platform that you want to share, podcast platform that you're going to share with the world? What is that going to be?
Well, I mean, Grown Ass Girls basically is who we are. Like, we know there's a lot of people that's like, I'm a boss bitch. And we just feel like life is supposed to be joyful. Everybody's too serious. Yes, we're boss bitches, but we like to have a good time. And we consider ourselves Grown Ass Girls. So we're basically going to give you, it's not just a podcast. It's going to be so much more because you're really going to get into our lives when we're traveling, the shows, when you see one person at the show, when you see thousands at the show, you're going to really be able to see what we're going through. It's basically the life of a Grown Ass Girls group that you're going to be able to see. And we're just going to be us.
Amen and amen. Well, I can't wait for that to happen. I will be there every step of the way. But let's take it right now.
We've been saying it's coming soon for a long time, but we are very much people that are so nervous about not getting things right. We just want things to fall in line the way they should. So I know people's like, we saw y'all in an interview last year and y'all said the same thing, but trust and believe.
And we did.
We're going to make it happen.
Well, I want to transition from GAG to three other letters, ALA, y'all's label. When did y'all start AL? Now, is that true? Am I saying something wrong?
Wikipedia again?
Yeah.
Yep.
You was on Wikipedia again?
Yep.
No.
I wrote down notes.
No.
That's not true at all.
No label.
No label.
Somebody did that.
Yeah.
So
somebody did that. We don't know.
Oh, Lord,
we was all cried out about it.
There's got to be a way where you can track what they say and correct it if y'all need to correct it. They need to get that together.
We just let people ask us and we correct as we go. We don't have time because we be correcting forever.
So in 2023, are you guys independent or label-wise? Where are we at right now? Is this an all independent thing now, or are you signed to someone new?
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay,
my
Mike
dog
gave out again.
We're signed to Productions.
Yeah. Independent.
Okay.
Independent.
Oh, boy, like I said I was gonna stop looking and I lied, but I'm gonna stop looking for now. But I do know that in 2018, Like I Do came out. That's safe to say.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it was such a breath of fresh air to hear that record because it was such a throwback to records like Don't Walk Away and Hold On and so many other great records that came out in the 90s. When you guys heard it for the very first time, what was the feeling like? It's like, we're back. This is the sound that we've always wanted to do again, and we're doing it again, and the fan base never left. For me, I was like, what's coming next? But for y'all, that at that particular moment, what was going through y'all minds? And just getting the song out, and what was the early feedback like?
Well, at that time, again, we were kind of like, I don't want to say giving music a break because we were still touring, we were still doing our shows and performing our old stuff. And from doing that, people kept saying, when you guys come out with something new, and we've been coming out with something new for like 20 years. So we finally, when we hooked up with Chanel Red, she was like, I have a song idea for you guys. We recorded it and we was like, you know what, we just gonna give this a little freebie, give y'all a taste of what the stuff that we are working on. And just to know, we didn't forget about y'all. We hear y'all asking for the new music. Here we go. And we gave it to y'all for free, guys, for free. We didn't even ask for y'all to pay for it. It was like, I was just to let you know what's coming.
And shout out to the Brooks brothers as well. And of course, Deja B, who was on the record. How did y'all come across Deja B?
Deja B.
It's Deja. That's the things I'm all over the place.
Yeah. Well, Deja B, we were at the time when we recorded Like I Do. Chanel Red came up with this idea that would be kind of cool to have a talent search for us to look for a female rapper to be on the record.
To be honest, we were like, nobody gonna be on the
us.
We did. We were like, ain't nobody gonna be blah, 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 blah. She was like, trust me, they don't like it. So when we did it, lo and behold, a whole bunch of females came out. They sent in their videos. Some of them put in more work with the production than others, and they were all really great. There were a lot of great MCs.
Some of them were.
There were a lot of great female MCs. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Tell the truth.
I did. I
No,
said,
be honest. Be
there
honest.
were
Come on, be honest. I know when some of them auditions were happening, you were like, Lord, get this woman out of here.
No, there were,
It's safe to say that it's a good thing that the cameras weren't on us when we were listening to songs.
right. There were a lot of good ones.
There were a lot of good ones.
Yeah, right. But
Deja
was the one that stuck out to us because we felt like she really put her heart and soul into the whole production of it. And it was just her flow, like her, all that stuff. And she's from the Bronx. She's from New York. So we so deep.
Yeah,
Real rap. When you guys
wait, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What?
Don't forget to support her coloring books. Deja be coloring. It's on Amazon and everything.
Yes,
she's really dope.
That's what's up, man. Y'all guys send me a link so I can look up some of that stuff and get it for.
Definitely will.
Absolutely. What was I going to ask just now? Oh, every songwriter is different when they're in the studio with the way they pen their stuff and everything. What is the way that Allure puts their records together? Do you already have songs written out and you just try to match it up with a beat when you get in the studio, or do you write in the studio? Like how do the songs become what they became? What's y'all writing style like?
We're definitely what we're going through type of writers. Yeah. What we're going through at the time is basically what comes out in our music. And sometimes it's just like some of the songs, like even if we don't write it, if we can relate to the song that we're like, if somebody submits a song to us and we say, I can relate to those lyrics, I can relate to what's happening, and we're like, that's the one. We just have to feel it. Right. Whether it's us writing it or we get it from someone else. It's a feeling. Right. It's something that we feel, something that we've gone through, been through, happening right now. It's just
we love
right. Yeah. It varies. Sometimes we'll have the song without the track, or we'll hear the track that moves us to whatever the subject is going to be. So as far as like the method,
absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have Allure. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you're just now tuning in, we got Aaliyah, Lilisha, and Akissa, the trio that can't be beat, can't be stopped, can't stop, won't stop. Allure's coming. I'm trying to act like Rockefeller Records right now. But on a more serious note, I watch your guys' posts all the time, and you really, really, really spotlight hip hop a lot. As one of y'all origins, being that y'all from New York, we've lost a lot of great people. Prodigy was one of them. Mike was another one. Heavy D was the one really closest to me. Which loss impacted y'all the most, whether it be respectively or collectively, and why?
Our big brother Kango Kid.
Yeah.
That was our big brother, like, is
for real.
I'm not even gonna do it right now. So that was our big brother.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's okay. Nah, let it out. No, don't. We don't judge here. It's all good. Kango Kid was just. I think UTFO. I remember the first time I heard Roxanne was at a block party, and I was just like, man, the drum break alone was enough for me. But it's records like that stand the test of time to make you love why we're celebrating 50 years right now. So salute to Kango Kid, salute to Doc Guyz, man. Just oh man. Now I'm. All right, let me try to act up right now. And
it's also because his birthday is going to be coming up in August. So it's like we're used to going on the boat ride with him. And it's just like, it's a lot. So, right. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, yo, please.
Oh, man, no apologies at all. Feel free to speak unapologetically. This is what this is all about. How about you, Akissa and Lala? Any you want to add anyone to that list, or you just want to?
I mean, like you said, there was sorry.
It's okay. No, it's all right.
It's so
there's so many, heavy.
He gave us words of encouragement at the beginning of his career. Is Marky. We met him. Well, we met him, but anytime that we've met him, it's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Rob, we were in the video. When he came back on 2000
and maybe
even DMX. Like we are hip hop. Like we're not one of those people. We were one of those groups where we were like, we don't get pegged into one box because we're everything.
Right.
With all those genres, the gospel, the salsa, the Spanish, the R&B, the soul, the blues. This is who we are.
Right.
We are that. So it's never a front. It's never like we were in Italy. Like just you can't tell us flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
Right.
We wasn't.
We ran DMX to the ground.
Like,
but there's so many other artists.
So many. De La Soul was my first album ever that I bought with my own money. So it's just, you know.
But losing people like Luther and Michael and Aaliyah. And Aaliyah was my favorite Prince. Like
it could go on.
Yeah,
and on.
It's heartbreaking, especially for people like people like us. Harry Belafonte.
We could go on. Like,
don't even start me on Harry Belafonte, but it's deeper for artists that, you know, we consider these people like blueprints to our lives. You know what I mean? Like when we were growing up, watching Carmen and watching all these movies that we were just like, I want to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Grease, all these movies, Olivia Newton-John. Like, I remember when she passed away, I'm on the train bawling, coming home, you know? So like, it may seem weird to people who are like, oh, well, you didn't know them personally. But these were people who actually paved the way for us and gave and were a part of the reason why we had a dream to be artists. And I think that's why we never give up. You know what I mean? Like,
and speaking of paving the way, we want to give a shout out to Mr. E and Vanessa for the R&B Society.
Yes.
We have, I don't know if a lot of people or a lot of groups can say that they've shared the stage with their genre as well as their parents' genre.
Right.
And we have gotten the approval from these people. We're talking about the stylistic. We're talking about
the Delphonics,
we're talking about
Regina Bell, Evelyn Champagne King. Yeah.
We're talking about the point.
That's just
like we've done tributes to these people and like just to be accepted, because these are the people. All you needed was a light and a mic.
Right.
Reverb, no nothing. They just got on their thing, and that is priceless for us. So we just thank God for our path. Like, you know, people may not be calling our door down all of the 90s tours yet, but it's okay. Like, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
And to be appreciated, that's priceless.
Yeah, grateful.
Yeah.
I want to quote something Heavy D said, and we got our own thing, and it's something that still keeps me going to this day. When he said, "Don't clock anybody, let them all clock you. Don't be down with anybody, let them all be down with you." And I think that was Heavy D's whole career. That's why he was one of my favorite MCs. He didn't have to curse a whole lot to get his message.
Yeah, to get his message across. Yeah.
He had more street credibility than some of the hardcore artists that were out at the same time he was, which is why he was an inspiration to me. But in 2023, for y'all, who are some of the people that Allure listens to? Who do you all look at now that's out and be like, yeah, they got it?
Oh, the Shandellas.
Yeah, we just discovered them. The Shandellas. They're another girls group, well, a female group, and they're a trio, and they are amazing. They're like amazing.
Candy's group.
Siren.
Siren. They're young. They're dope. They're like a mix between new school and they still got their harmonies tight.
Yeah, I think if you look at our playlist, we have a lot of like, you know, Jodeci and Faith Evans and 112 and
Drew said this now, not before.
But now, what I'm saying is that's our core. But for right now,
Coco
Kehlani, Coco Jones.
Coco Jones.
Her is amazing. Jasmine Sullivan I just saw Jasmine recently. She's phenomenal live. Queen Naja's also really dope live. Her voice is crazy. Snow Allegra. You have Thames. There's that. Who is it? Oh, Kevin Ross. There's this new white boy. He's so dope. Teddy Swims. Ridiculous. Shout out to Yeba. There's so many.
Even the Afro beats. Like,
Yemi Alade.
You see our videos?
Crazy.
Like, yo, we killing it in the car. You can't tell us nothing.
He's put us on to this new song from the what was it? From
Snake.
Don't jealous me from Lion King. Ridiculous. Like, there's so much stuff out there that I don't think people know about. There's so much underground stuff.
Right.
And we pay mind to that stuff because there's so many dope artists that people don't, that they're not really out on the line. Alan Stone, ridiculous.
I just want to add, These Sacred Souls. It's a band. They're dope. These Sacred Souls. I've been running them.
Okay, I gotta.
These Sacred Souls.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Man, y'all just put out the summer playlist for 2022.
I know we
get up on some of these artists for real. So at the beginning of this interview, I talked about the new song I'm patiently waiting for it to come out. When will it come out, ladies? And
Loving You.
Speak on that song real quick for those who have not heard the snippet or have not seen the video. And then I'll share my thoughts on it.
I'm mad you huffed and puffed.
I'll explain why after you talk about the record for those that have not seen the snippet video yet. Speak on this record, and then I'll tell you why I'm acting the way I'm acting.
Okay. So if you want to hear the snippet, guys, follow us on Official Allure 97 on Instagram. That's all I know. I'm not gonna even start saying everything else. But the song is not out officially yet. It was just a little teaser so you guys know that's what's coming. It's called Loving You. It was written by Chanel Red. It's again for the series that Akisa just told you that we're acting in called Legacy. So we're really proud of it and we're really excited because it's us. It's us. It's one of those songs we're trying to bring, we're putting that love back into R&B and it feels really good. It's a nice mid-slow jam. It's a nice mid-slow jam. So.
Now the reason why I'm acting the way I'm acting when I first heard it, because it gave me a chance to love slow jams again, because
yes, you wanted to grind on your wife, you wanted to grind on her, you wanted to grind.
I think that's what it is, since you're very in tune with your
that is not okay. Kayla, if you're listening right now, do not listen to what these ladies are saying. Just
Kayla, he wants to grind on you.
Slow it down, girl. He about to.
Oh,
he wants you to gag.
Lord. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wow. He's okay.
What he's
weren't you the one that just said the kids are listening?
I'm sorry. They shouldn't be listening. They should be in the bed. Come on.
Lord have mercy. No. Yeah. I just lost all train of thought right now.
Sorry.
Lord have mercy. No, I can't.
My daughter's embarrassed. Okay.
It was just a little bit, yes, but expect the unexpected when you're talking to Allure. But no, it gave me a chance to when I think of great records like Making Love in the Rain, Don't Go, Whatever You Want by Tony. Records like that just put you in that state of mind to really embrace good love. And just hearing that record, I'm like, man, this brings me back to summer of '95 when I was just leaving high school, entering college, driving my little hoopty, playing banging ass records like Whatever You Want and Boyz II Men and all the classic records.
That's exactly the feeling that we wanted people to have. So that makes us feel really good that you got that from that. Thank you.
And I told Jay right off the bat, I'm like, dude, I need this now. I don't want to wait till it officially comes out. I'm saying this on my radio show right now. And he was like, man, you just got to be patient. I'm like, all right. But let me know where I need to cut the check because I want that record and I'll pay.
We appreciate you. Thank you. It's coming soon. It's definitely coming soon.
So, is there an album in the works? Like, what can Allure fans expect? I mean, I know y'all got something loaded in the chamber. What's next? What do we need to know? Come on, talk to us.
I mean, the year is going by so quick, but the holidays are coming up, so you can expect Christmas stuff, and we're gonna be busy with guys, just the holiday feel, and we're working hard, and we just, like Aaliyah said earlier, we're very particular, so we like for everything just right. We never want to. That's not Allure.
Allure doesn't like to give dates because then people hold you to it, and if something goes wrong, then everybody's talking. So we just like to wait until we're like, okay, here it is. Wow, there you go.
So if that means waiting another year and a half, then I mean, if Rihanna could do it, why can't we? We're just not having babies and stuff, but we just want to be right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But definitely look out for Loving You coming very soon.
Yes.
For video and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait for that. I don't even know where to go. Because I'm still trying to keep my composure from the whole gag line. I'm really trying to gain my composure from that one. I did not expect that to come. When you look at
You messed this up, Aaliyah.
You gotta go from downtown.
you know, and I expect that from but not you. It's really true. But it's okay. I'm gonna look back at it and be like, this is gonna be the highlight of this whole thing. I got caught off guard by Allure, and it was one for the record books, and I will love it. When we see legends in the R&B game still actively doing it, like a Jagged Edge, like a Darnell Jones, like a New Edition, and you guys see that as inspiration to y'all, whether you get to see it live and in person or just see clips of it, how does that make you feel to know that good R&B that you all grew up on, listening to, is even stronger and more relevant than ever?
It was good. It gives us hope.
Yeah.
At that point, we were really like, think anybody that came from the 90s, like
dinosaurs,
baby, fossils.
Oh God, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start laughing again.
And not just us, like just artists from, you know, it was great. But you do know history repeats itself every 20 years. So, yeah.
It does. Indeed, it does. I just want to say to y'all on a serious note, because I'm trying not to laugh again because I'm still giggling. But I just want to thank y'all for being torchbearers of soul music for so many years. Even if you don't have to have release after release after release to still remain relevant, because your message and your music and your true fans will ride with you until the wheels fall off.
Thank you so much.
I really want to, I just acknowledge y'all for staying busy even outside of music, doing other things, exploring other avenues, just to remain relevant, where people have to beg for another hit record just to get back in the limelight, when you guys never really left the limelight. You all just stay true to who you were, stay focused, and the fruits of the labor are exposing itself. So round of applause for the three of y'all.
Thank you. We appreciate that. That makes us feel good. It's words like that keep us going. Thank you so much.
Amen and amen. So for those that don't know, how can they find you online? How can they follow you? Plug all your social media. Make it do what it do, ladies.
Yes. Okay. Well, everything is official Allure 97. Official Allure, the number 97 on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube is official Allure. We're Allure Live on Facebook. We're gonna revise the Facebook because we've been, whatever. But we're gonna revise that. But for right now, Allure Live. If you guys want to submit music, any ideas, if you want us to be a part of anything, you can email us at allure.stilltogether@gmail.com. I almost forgot, y'all. allure.stilltogether@gmail.com.
Yep.
And touring, are you guys going anywhere for the summer? Are you doing any shows that people need to know about?
Yes.
Well, they have,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, speak on it.
Well, y'all can catch us in Atlantic City next weekend.
Yeah.
It's free, guys. Come on. You can catch us in Atlantic City.
Come on. Right.
Like, again, go on our page. We always post. Well, I'm not going to say we always, because we be messing up sometimes. But you can go on our page and find out the details to that show. And as things start coming in, we just post and post and post and let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely got to get you in Kansas City. We got to get y'all here.
Definitely.
I would love to have y'all here. But thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules just to vibe with us tonight. Much, much appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Allure. Make some noise for them one last time, y'all. That's right. Man, oh man. Kissa, you still do the radio show? Do you still do that? You still do the radio show?
I haven't done it in quite some time. We've been so busy trying to get, our stuff in here. Whenever, we get a chance to go back out and visit Norm. We haven't seen Norm in a while, but we've been trying to keep in contact. We just did a show with him July 4th?
Yeah.
July 4th
we went to go support.
We went to go support July 4th.
Right.
The show was prior to that. I'm sorry.
Right.
So we're always going to be family.
And Des, since you're in your lovey-dovey stage, when you have a moment, we have some great ballads for you on chapter 3. And those mean a lot to us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we wrote them. So,
Yeah. I remember when you first posted about your wife before you were married, and I think Stay would be a really, really great record.
I was just about to say that. Yep. I think Stay is great.
Yeah.
This is who they're talking about, y'all. This is us.
Shout out to you.
So tonight, when she comes home and then she, fulfills her obligation, like Aaliyah said, for gagging, play Stay and see how that goes. It's a great record.
What you doing this for you?
Come on.
Get to getting.
Allure.
Get to getting.
Keeping families happy.
Allure, keep it raw.
All across the world.
All across the world.
Families and throats.
Families.
Allure for the kids, y'all. Allure is for the kids.
Don't swallow.
Not swallow them.
Don't swallow. Swallow.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. This is a great promo ad. Allure, keeping families happy.
Oh, and speaking of promo, Allure merch coming soon.
Wait.
Hey!
Hey.
I need all of that. Yep.
I'll post a better picture of it, but yeah, we got some
Yeah,
stuff.
because we didn't need our boobies in our face right there, but thank you.
Oh my God. Help us all. Help us all.
He said, "God, brand."
Help us all. Is there, okay. For the DJ in me and DJs all over the world, is your stuff still pressed on vinyl or will it be again? So DJs
I believe so, because a lot of DJs do bring it to us to sign a lot when we have shows and stuff like that. A lot of DJs.
A few.
So yeah.
A few. Well,
Mhm.
more than a few. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can Like I Do be one of those records that makes it to vinyl? Because I would love to have two
Okay, like
copies.
I do, I'm not sure, but we can find out for
We
you.
can find out. Yeah.
Amen and amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when the music career is over or when they want to put that aside, I see Allure becoming great comedians.
We'll be at the Laugh Factory.
Oh,
Oh,
my
we make great relation
I love
experts.
it. Ladies, let me just say one from the heart.
Relationship. Shout out to Terry. Terry Love.
Goodness,
Sorry,
Lord.
he's like, what?
I can't. I'm speechless right now. This is I'm good speechless. But I love how you ladies turn negatives into positive and never quit.
Yeah.
Always.
I think that's one thing that I think that's one thing that's not really taught in the music industry. That's just something you just have to have.
Yeah.
And you guys have maintained that. You never let this stuff get you down and keep you down, but
Yeah.
you rose above, and this is what it is today. So
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all taking the time out to spend time with me and my listeners. Thank you for making me laugh, because I really had a day today, so I kind of needed this.
Aw, thank you
I'm
for having
glad
us.
it happened, and I will gag on and prosper.
Well, you don't gag.
Wow.
My gag though. Okay.
Hey.
No,
Oh, really?
not like that.
Shout out to
My
Full
gag
Fun.
stands for something else, but I'm not going to say that on air.
I want
My
to know.
dream-
What?
What?
does it
Nope,
stand for?
nope.
Sure.
Nope.
I don't know. What happened?
I'm mad. We all.
No, my GAG stands for something different. It has to do with my wife's. We're not going to talk about what, but it stands for something. You really want to know what it is? You really want to know?
What do you
Tell
say?
us, yes.
What do you say? Lean in, Aaliyah. What do you say? Mhm.
Give my all to her glory box.
Oh.
That's not gag. That's
That's
mad
No,
letters.
no, I said my gag stands for something else.
Give
Not-
my
Here's my all to her glory. That's GM. That's Gamag.
All
That's
to
GM
her
Gamag.
That's
glory
Gamag.
box.
That's
Like
not gag.
her.
You gotta work on that, brother. You gotta work on that.
Yeah.
Gamag. Gamag.
Turn it up.
I'm done.
Cut.
They don't get it. I'm
No.
done. Nah. But nah, all seriousness, thank y'all,
Oh, but
ladies.
you gotta.
Thank you for having us.
Y'all are crazy. I love it.
Words.
Ladies, get out. No, we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Allure is in the building. They got music on the way, TV shows on the way. They got a Christmas album on the way, and the
Podcast.
conversation-
Album.
Not album, maybe
Y'all been
some
holding us. See, that's why we can't say nothing.
some,
It's the same.
some Christmas gifts. Some gifts.
Maybe an EP, not an album.
But
I'm gonna
really
say
quick,
album because I'm speaking it into fruition. I'm speaking it. Into fruition.
That's all
Thank you. We
good.
appreciate you.
That's it.
That's right. If that's
Manifestation.
y'all can do it, y'all can do it too. Come on.
Absolutely.
That's our team. Be Fine, Full Force, Justin Luciano, Jared Parks, Jay Parks,
Jay Parks,
for
Chanel
making
Red.
everything happen. We love you guys.
Love ya.
Y'all are crazy. Good night, y'all. This is
Good
Allure.
night.
The legends are in the
Good
building.
night.
See y'all later. Rap Sheet Podcast, Season 3, Episode 18
Wrap
is
it
in.
Gag, y'all.
Aaliyah, stop it. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Good night. Indeed. Oh, man. That was funny. I love it. I love it.